Alrighty.
Aldi's almost dead already, and he hasn't done anything yet.
He's not almost dead. He's almost unable to move. The almost dead will come later. All
Yes,
right.
yes.
You'll be praying for that death.
So here we go. This is session 93 ish of our Forbidden Lands game. You guys, as you're spending some time waiting for the dwarves to finish the sword, have been exploring some previously unexplored areas. You came across this cabin in the woods, and a ghostly woman who was bound to the site until she recovers her wedding ring, which was stolen by bandits. Easy enough to deal with. So you guys track the bandits down to what appears to be an old abandoned elvish temple of some sort. There were pictographs on the walls showing these majestic dragons, nothing at all like the more animalistic dragons that are common-ish. In some cases being ridden by riders. Mosaics showing like a time long ago when there was like at least some sort of alliance between the elves and the dragons. Inside the temple, you found the bandits who had been chopped into pieces by something. Made your way deeper into the temple, found a secret room with some sarcophaguses, and an altar. On the altar, there was this very ornate, like hunting horn, inlaid with a very clear, intricate dragon motif. And the leader of the bandits, dead at the foot of the altar. Searching him, you did in fact find the wedding ring. And then you decided, what could happen if we touched the horn? Well, as it turns out, this voice said something along the lines of, "It's been a long time since my children and grandchildren have come to visit, and it enticed you to prove yourselves." As it did, the deeper behind you in the temple, you could hear the mechanical sound of doors locking shut, and three of the sarcophaguses opened up, revealing what appeared to be Death Knights, who did the hammer vampire pivot up from the heel as they awoke. And that's pretty much where we left off.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, just in time for Okatai to join us.
Yes. Jump into the fire. Oh,
But yes, these three Death Knights have woken up, and that sounds like it's probably initiative time.
Oh yeah, they don't want to parlay? No, no.
They
I was going
are
to say, Caldy should engage in parlay.
Ryzen, would you like card 2 or card 9?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm going to take 2.
Okatai, would you like card 1 or card 10?
I'll go with one. Sounds like I'm gonna initiate stuff.
Alrighty. So as these Death Knights pivot up to their feet, and they are armed primarily. Two of them have two-handed swords, and one of them has like a two-handed axe.
Oh, that axe has got to go.
Oh yeah, targeting the axe.
But we will start things off with Okatai.
Tech Foundry is getting up. But I am gonna target the one with the axe most of it.
All right. We'll say the foolish one is the one with the axe.
Okay, get loaded. You said which one was the one with the axe?
The foolish one.
Okay. We don't have zone right now.
It's pretty
But,
much it's pretty much one big zone.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, that's the problem.
Sorry, one big what?
Basically, one big
What?
zone for movement purposes.
I'm gonna quick draw one of my Arboon and try to Arboon the foolish one.
Alrighty.
Yeah, put it that way. I assume those count as monsters.
They are very much monsters.
That's what I expected.
Oh. Give me one sec here. I will give you guys a couple of zones. That way you've got some movement options. It'll be a little bit easier for you that way, I think. There we go.
There.
Oh, his armor stops some of it. He doesn't look terribly amused.
I mean, you don't want to get spiky. Don't rise from the grave like that. And
There
I'm
you go.
gonna
Blaming the victim.
always. And I'm gonna use my move action to move in diagonal here.
Okay. That will take us to Ryzen.
Okay, I would like to do a charge and charge the nearest Death Knight to me.
All right. Yeah, you can charge the foolish guy with the axe if you like.
Sure, I will. I don't think I've fought an axe guy yet. Let's see how bad this goes.
this is an important swing.
Oof.
That's a great swing.
Oh,
That is a very solid hit.
yikes.
The result of that solid hit determines if whether Culty runs or not.
Well, they locked all the doors, so I don't know if you want to run.
Oof. His armor stops 3 of it. So that means that 5 gets through.
Whatever.
He does have no more armor, but you notice from both his swing and Okutai's swing, he is not as damaged as you would hope. His armor, though, his chainmail armor, does shatter into like a million little rings. So he no longer has armor.
So that's 10 damage on target, and he's not super hurt. Oh, God.
That will take us to Caldy.
Oh, can I do? Oh no, the charge was my move action, so I can't headbutt him, right?
Correct. Yeah, you would have had to move into the zone and then charge him.
Got you.
Do Death Knights use magic, or they just hit people?
Yes.
Alright, Desi, I'm gonna cast a spell on you.
Oh no. What? Why?
Magical seal. Using this spell, you protect a person no bigger than a human or a location no bigger than a human from magic. Power level of any spells against that person or place during the quarter day is decreased by the power level of the magic seal.
But it has a range of arm's length.
Oh.
Oh, now it's 2 ranges away from me.
Yep.
Well, Risen, I guess you're getting it.
What am I getting?
Protection
Protect
from
from
magic.
In theory.
In theory. All right, that's cast.
As Coldy emulates himself and engulfs me in the flame as well.
No. All right. Perfect. So power level 2. So any magical things that affect you, Ryzen, will have their power level reduced by 2.
What you're saying is I'm invincible.
for the next quarter day. That's not too shabby.
Yeah, it's a good little spell.
The mischievous Death Knight. He's gonna turn his attention to Desi.
Oh.
Ooh, he's gonna let out an unholy roar. So everybody within near range, which is only Desi, is affected by a fear attack.
That's a pity. I don't have. I'm not affected by fear attacks.
Ooh,
I'm fearless.
you are fearless.
Clutch.
Yeah, right?
And then
It roars at Desi. Desi smiles.
and then he will move up so that he's within striking distance with his sword.
What's what happened with monsters who use random attack? I feel like those kind of immunity serve a bit more.
It does give me the option to choose the attacks, but I like rolling randomly.
Honestly, I like the feel.
The irritated one. Well, I mean, Trustius is right here.
That's true.
And he is
And he's very irritating sometimes.
You spelled awesome wrong.
We aren't gonna argue about like 3 or 7 letters wrong.
He lifts his hand and makes a gesture. So Trustius is lifted from the ground and thrown 0 feet because I rolled no successes.
Picked up and dropped.
Yeah.
Your pitiful magic.
Yeah, their magic's not as good as ours.
Speaking of magic, Trustius.
Did he come into melee range? No, he came into
Yeah, he moved into melee.
shit. I don't want to be in melee, right? I am going to move.
All right,
So I need a movement roll, right?
you do. Oh. So you duck under his big ass sword.
And yes, I will run over by Okatai. And since I ran, I can shoot. I'm going to shoot the foolish one.
Okay.
That's not very good.
Nope. The arrow does sink in though. Not to great effect, but it does sink in.
For my standard action, I am. I can't get any further away. That one's in the horizon. That one's there. That one's there. Yeah, I'm actually gonna move another zone for my standard.
Okay.
And that's it, I think. Yep.
That will take us to Desi.
Desi would like to back far enough away from this mischievous Death Knight. Oh, what's that? Why?
Arrows.
Oh. I was like, oh no, why is there a die? Yes, so that I can melee charge him with my axe.
Right. You can give me a move roll. Right. So you duck under, back up, and then charge an attack.
Yep. And then charge and attack. Nice.
Your axe does not bite in nearly as deeply as you would hope.
Nope. But it was an axe.
Yep.
So
Oh,
it does the critical injury. And because I have Executioner, we can re-roll once. And the highest roll counts. So we'll be doing that.
The automatic critical has no effect on monsters.
Oh, shit. Really?
Really?
Damn. That sucks.
Chris,
Yes,
did the magic bow do as much damage as I expect?
it did not.
Oh, so it's not a magic weapon thing. Okay, these things just take less damage.
They are basically resistant to any physical attacks.
Oh,
Shit, son.
right. That does suck.
Okay.
All right. Anything else from Desi?
No, I'm going to be saving my willpower for later.
All right. This one, who just had his armor peeled off him by a little halfling, is going to turn his attention to Ryzen. And hit him with crippling cold. So I'm going to need Ryzen to give me an endurance check.
Does my magic help him there?
No, this is like a poison attack. There are some Death Knight attacks that will help against.
Is this like a breath weapony kind of thing, or something it's emanating, like an aura?
A wheezing sound is heard from his throat, and it works like a paralyzing poison.
Okay, and that's endurance, you said?
Endurance. Okay. One success is not enough.
I will push.
Okay. Two successes is enough. So you only take the minor poison effect, which is 1 point of damage to your agility. But it's one and then it stops as opposed to ongoing.
Still up. Got one left.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That will take us to Okatai.
Okay. Well. Yeah, I don't think I have anything magical that would be efficient right now. Because I don't have enough.
Disrupt undead?
Yeah, it's just I need lots of willpower to do that. I mean, it's worth a try. What's the range of that, though?
Purge Undead is near, so within the same zone.
Okay. I'll take a fast action to come over.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try a destroy undead on him.
All right.
Foolish one. Purge undead, sorry. I do have my scroll.
Oof, power level 4.
It's a good roll.
He is still up. But
It took all that, though.
but yeah, that did seem to be effective. Like as Okatai like unleashes this kind of green healing magic, like the rotted flesh kind of like flays off his bones. He like stumbles back a little bit. The light in his eyes dims significantly. In Pokemon terms, that seemed to be super effective.
Dear God.
That will take us to Ryzen.
As long as I don't hit myself in my confusion, I'm good with the Bethesda.
Mishaps.
I can't use the hammer this round, but I could do 2 headbutts potentially,
You could.
and I think I will.
All right. May as well take advantage of the fact that he has no armor.
Yep.
I mean, the way I
And
tend to
I don't-
roll armor, it doesn't matter overly much, but
And a helmet and a head is not a hammer for hammer purposes, right?
correct. It is an
But I get
unarmed.
dragon-
It is an unarmed attack, depending on how much brawler you have.
I got 1.
Okay.
Yeah, but I get Dragon Slayer though, so.
Yep. Oof. That's like the headbutt from hell. That is enough to drop that guy. So, Ryzen, as you kind of look at the hammer, and the hammer's kind of on cooldown, you're like, how could it? And you like kind of rear back and then give him a massive headbutt that you're pretty sure probably would have almost dropped Desi. And that Death Knight crumbles back into his sarcophagus, laid back to rest.
The advantage of doing your massive damage on 100 is like in the fighting game where you see the bones crack. You don't have to have the X-ray vision. You just see exactly where you're hitting, what bone you're breaking. Fantastic.
There's like the little zoom in from like the Mortal Kombat fatalities and stuff.
Yep.
It still gives.
Sorry, quick question.
Yes.
Is there 1 up or 2 up still?
There's still 2 up.
Oh, okay. Where's the one that Trustius was dealing with? Or
Trustius shot the one near you. Everybody's kind of focused fire on that one to drop it.
Because he has
okay,
an
so
axe.
where's the 2 standing ones? The one by Desi and
Down by the altar.
oh, okay. I thought Trustius was dealing with a different one. Okay. If I have a move action, I'm going to start moving to go and assist Desi.
Okay, perfect. That will take us to Kuldi.
That bandit leader, what's the state of him? Sacrificed?
He's dead. You had the feeling maybe he tried to grab the horn and did not prove himself adequate.
All right. And where's the horn right now?
On the altar.
On the altar?
On the altar.
All right. I'm moving here and I'm casting Magical Seal on Desi.
All right. Oof. So yes, so
I have no willpower left. So I'm going to start taking stupid chances.
so yeah, Desi, you feel this magical protective energy kind of like flow over your body.
Nice.
And that's the end of my moves, right?
It is. Just in time for the mischievous Death Knight. Ooh. Tries to use Dead Man's Hand on Desi, which is affected. So his 0 successes become even less successes.
Nice.
I feel like I need to beef up bad guys just to account for my bad dice rolls.
No.
Now, the trouble is, you're going to roll good once.
Yeah.
That 32 strength is going to cause some problems.
Sometimes we have the beer bandit moment.
Well,
Don't be thinking in DC Heroes I'm going to keep you at 11 to hit.
we may as well focus on the powerful sorcerer here.
Oh yeah, Gank the Mage.
Gak the Mage.
He's all powerful.
Oof.
Do you mean Caldy or do you mean Trusty?
Of course it's Caldy. He's the power mage.
Trustius is obviously a ranger. He's an elf with a bow.
Jesus.
Yeah, not even wearing armor.
I think it's Okatai's the wizard, isn't he? He's the one that like shattered the Death Knight.
I'm a ranger too. Don't slander me.
So the Death Knight falls to his knees, makes a gesture towards Caldy. And the next moment, a temporary gate to the Kingdom of Death opens, and Caldy is attacked by scores of screaming phantoms who tear at his soul. It is a fear attack.
For a second, I thought he would be
What do I do against that?
getting older.
Do you have Fearless?
No.
In that case, you are going to take 2 points of wits damage.
So wait, do we all see a gate open?
Yeah, just like a momentary gate, and all these like ghosts kind of rushed through Caldy. Kind of like the end of like any Marvel movie where they go over budget with the effects. And tear at Caldy's soul, inflicting 2 points of wits damage.
And I had already had 2 points of wits damage taken away, so I am down to 1.
But you're not down, which means no roll on the horror crit.
No, not down.
And that will take us to Trustius.
All right, so I am going to move here. And since I moved, I will shoot mischievous Death Knight.
All right. Oof. Oh yeah, this guy still has armor. Which
Hopefully
helps.
not for long.
Which helps immensely, actually. Stop 2. So hey, still up.
I will use my second action to get Gideon's arm's reach of Okatai.
Okay.
And I will say, stay.
I mean,
Arf?
Don't go anywhere.
yep.
Do you
can
need a
do that.
meat shield?
Right. Desi, you're up.
I am pretty much flanked, and I do not like that at all. So I'm going to try to move a few steps away so I can melee charge the mischievous Death Knight.
Alrighty. I'm going to need.
I'll need to make a move.
You'll need to make 2 move rolls.
Oh, 2. Jeez. Okay. There's
Okay.
1.
You get away from the mischievous one. You do not
Oh,
get
no.
away from the irritated one.
Uh-oh. Agility. No, I'm not going to push it. I'll probably regret it later, but
Alright. So he's going to swing at you with his power attack. Oof. Yeesh. That is going to hit Desi for a lot. 6 points.
can I either parry or dodge?
You cannot.
Why?
Because you can't parry monster attacks, and also you can't parry or dodge an attack made when you try to move away.
Damn.
So you can
Okay.
you can trust in your armor.
I can hope. Yeah.
Feel like it's more the Death Knight than trusting your armor.
Oof.
Oh, wow.
So your armor stops 4, so you only take 2.
I take 2?
2 damage to your strength. There was 6 total. Because that's 4 from the attack, and the base damage of his sword is 3.
Oh, because I'm just seeing the 4.
Yep.
And the spell cast on me doesn't help at all, right?
Nope, because he hit you with the sword.
And that was to strength?
Yep.
That sucks. Did I move away?
You did.
Okay. Then I will go rushing back in. Because of course I will. With my axe at the mischievous one. I will be coming at him from up here, though,
Okay.
so that I'm not within arm's reach of that irritated one, at least for the moment.
Perfect. Get a circle around
I-
Ryzen.
That's the, yeah.
So yeah, so you guys all see like Desi takes this hit, and everybody kind of closes their eyes for a second and winces, but her armor miraculously held.
And it's still in one piece.
It's still in one piece. It's entirely possible that's the best armor roll anybody has made all game.
I think so.
I do think so.
I'm glad. Oh. That's okay.
Ooh, he also has armor. Not as strong as Desi's, but he still had armor. So you have his attention, and the irritated one seems focused on Kaldi. Taking us to Okatai.
Are the 2 there hurt?
The one facing Desi is hurt. The one facing Kaldi is not.
Okay. And Tresius asked me to stay. I'm gonna look at him, nod. I'm thinking because I'm thinking about using my Wolfkin ability. So the less hurt it is, the longer it's gonna be useful. So I'm gonna spend 3 willpower to designate the irritated Dead Knight as my target.
Okay.
And I'm gonna throw him a harpoon. I'm in the same space as the one that died that I threw the harpoon from first.
Yep.
Can I quick draw from his body my previous harpoon that I threw?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Great. Just managing the numbers and where they are. Here we go.
Sheesh.
Oh yeah, the Wolfkin bonus becomes terrible. Just got a lot of willpower.
He is still standing, but he is definitely hurt.
I picked up quickly the spear from the one that was down, pointed it at the one target, designated him as his target, and just made the throw.
Perfect. Takes us to Ryzen.
Okay, so we have what? One night on Kaldi, one on Desi.
Yeah, and the one on Desi is like, you know, his bones are all askew. He's like moving all herky jerky. He's definitely very badly injured.
So I yell towards Desi as I charge towards Kaldi. Desi, you got that one? I'm going to assume that's
Maybe?
a yes. Maybe. How bad does Kaldi's look hurt?
Not at all.
Ugh. I'm going to go help Kaldi. Do we take one down or do we... Fuck it. I'm going to go after Kaldi's.
Okay.
I'll charge.
All right. I like to think the weight of the hammer when Ryzen like lifts it to charge, it's more the hammer kind of pulling him along.
Like Thor flies.
Yeah.
It's like
I
holding
throw it, I just don't
Mjolnir.
let go.
Yep.
He started swinging way back there.
Spins around in a little circle like a hammer throw. Oof.
Cool visual.
Oh, his armor stops some of it. Not enough to save his armor, though. Double check. I'm pretty sure it's if the armor. I'm pretty sure it's if he does 3 or more damage.
Are they all armored the same way, all in chainmail?
Yep. So yes, 3 or more damage after soak. And you do, in fact, do 3 damage after soak. So that's enough to destroy his armor.
The hammer's so great.
I always forget with the charge. Does that constitute my fast action as well?
It is your slow action to charge and hit, so you still have your fast action left.
Oh, so I can do my headbutt. I'll do my head.
Yep. Since you stripped him of his armor, may as well take advantage.
And I guess I would not get melee charge for that.
No.
No.
Okay.
But it's still some damage. It's like twice now you've done 4 damage with the headbutt.
That is a really nasty skull you've got there.
I need the
Sheesh.
meteorite metal, like iron spike on top.
I'm starting to agree. Yep. Yeah.
That will take us to Kaldi.
Kaldi's going to make a run for the horn, which I think means I have to make a dodge.
It is.
And this is really stupid because my stats are dead, so if it's stats based making you worthy, I'm dead. Fast work in this? I forget what that does.
Nope. The fast footwork is for dodge. Oop, you got the 1 success you needed.
And I grab the horn.
All right.
And if I have enough actions, I'm blowing it.
So you grab the horn.
Play a little Louis Armstrong when the Saints come marching in.
And this booming voice says, "You are not worthy."
All right. In that case, I'll be tossing it to Trestius as soon as I can.
Put it down, put it down, put it down.
And the other 3 Death Knights wake up.
Oh, for the love of God.
Where does that do this? That was cool. So, the newly awoken unhinged Death Knight moves towards Kaldi. The mischievous Death Knight, it's still engaged with Desi. Oof. It's going to power attack. You can actually parry this one.
I will do so.
Okay.
Hopefully successfully, because otherwise that's going to suck.
Yeah, it is a slashing attack.
Okay. Let me double check. sorry. I just have to look at Axe Fighter for a minute. Yeah, that doesn't really help.
Nope.
'Cause it's not an attack roll for me.
That is not enough to parry.
Nope, nope, it isn't.
So 2 successes. So it's going to be 4 damage.
Desi drops.
Oh, you get to roll your armor.
Oh, that's true too. Come on, armor.
That's going to be 2 damage that gets through.
Oh, Desi looks like she would like to drop. I am down to 1 strength. That's not good.
The irritated one, fittingly, is going to go after the guy that headbutted him and destroyed his armor. Let's out an unholy war for everybody within near range, but 0 successes is 0 successes. So he lets out this roar, but like Desi can't hear it over the sound of the blood pumping through her ears, and Ryzen is still slightly recovering from his headbutt, so neither one of you actually hear the ungodly roar. Taking us to Trustius.
All right, I'm going to cast Transfer on Oktai.
Okay.
Transfer. I cannot save cast Transfer there.
Well, good news is you don't blow yourself up.
Perfect. I will give him 3 willpower.
All right.
Which narratively sucks a lot as I infuse him with necromantic energy, but
Yep.
he'll get over it.
I mean, I've been using that spear for a while.
And I'm going to move back and shoot at the mischievous one.
Okay.
I would have gave you more, but that's all I had.
It's appreciated. I'm gonna purge.
That's a shit roll.
I saw one. He takes 1. Oh, he is still standing. Barely.
All I got.
Barely. Like your arrow lodges in his eye socket. He is looking around all confused and everything. He's definitely hurt. This guy. He's going to use both of his actions to move up towards Culdy. Desi. It does seem like the 3 new ones are specifically focused on Culdy.
Yeah, I see that. How wounded does the one right in front of me look?
Hey, he looks as badly wounded as you are.
Well, okay. Yeah, none of this is going well. Am I gonna have to make a move roll, or am I far enough away?
No, you'll have to make a move roll because he just whacked you.
Okay.
Don't worry about me. Take care of the knight.
I will move away from him, hopefully, so that I can charge him.
Okay. Right? Dizzy staggers away.
With 3 dice, you're moving away. Oh my god.
Desi's heady with the success of her armor.
Punch is what she is.
That's probably a little closer to
She
accurate.
just stagger around.
Dizzy's one good hit away from a concussion. But yeah, she runs back in with her axe.
Like she like staggers back against the sarcophagus and then like pushes off of it.
Yeah, barely.
Wiping the blood off her mouth with her sleeve.
Yeah.
Oh,
Does she spit blood and say, "That all you got, pussy"?
God no.
the good news
That
is
would take too much energy.
that is enough to finally drop that one.
Oh,
Oh, good. There's only 4 left. We're almost back to where we started.
yeah, right.
I wonder if we could football that horn.
That was my plan, except there's a lot of Death Knights going before I get to go.
So one of them moves forward and basically tries to like force throw Caldy, but fails. That will take us to Okatai.
Okay. I was gonna purge undead, but I think we stand a better chance if I keep Dizzy in the fight.
Uh,
I'm gonna take a fast action to move over here. I'm gonna take my main action to heal Dizzy.
please,
Yep.
for lots.
Take all that bad energy and turn it into good energy.
Oh yeah, but, you know, Trish is touching me. The red crackling energy is on me, and just turn it into like white greenish energy from the other end.
Yeah.
So it's still one side shining red and the other side shining white and green. For as long as I still have a bit of that in me.
Yeah, it looked cool.
Yep. So we're still playing with the duality of things. Still have a scroll for that one. So I can do it like that. Go. Lucky
Ooh.
spell tonight.
Heals Desi for 4.
Nice.
And I'm gonna take a willpower
Thanks.
path of the arrow to after that throw the spear I have in hand at the irritated one.
All right.
So, back on your feet. That way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
All
Who
good.
does he heal? Desi?
Put me back in, coach.
Yeah.
What did you say, Risen?
You're healing Desi?
Yeah, I just got Desi back on her feet. Well, she was not down, but
I was pretty close. I was
Like a
staggered.
boxer between rounds.
Yep. Yeah. All good. All good.
And he's got no armor, so.
He always drops his left before he throws.
Yeah, so that spear finds significant purchase. Like you kind of haul it back, and like a couple of ribs come with it. Taking us to Ryzen.
Mr. Mojo Rising.
All right. Oh, I have a Death Knight right there, it looks like.
You do.
I guess I gotta fight that one. Okay. Where the hell did Caldy go? Weren't we fighting together? Motherfucker. I see him now. That's why I'm wondering
No,
why the
I
hell
was
he
trying to
got
get more. The fight was too easy. He was getting more friends.
Oh, well, that's right. You went and grabbed the horn. All right, I will attack the Death Knight. I used the hammer last round, didn't I?
You did.
All right, I guess it's 2 headbutts.
I mean, it's not a bad combination. Hit them with the hammer to break the armor, and then leave all their vulnerable bits exposed.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
good actually. It's real good.
if they survive the hammer, they get the head.
Oh,
I am not going to push, but I will do my second attack.
okay. that one will hit. Not quite as impressive, but still connects. Takes us to Caldy.
All right. How far is long range?
Long range is 3 zones.
All right. I'm whipping this bugle like a football towards Tresius. Not to bing him. I do have throwing arms, so anything I do is I can do that. It's long range.
Perfect.
And then I'm gonna boot it like a football player chasing after the thing I just threw.
Right.
Straight down the line. Straight down the line.
Okay. Give me a marksmanship roll.
My agility is kind of shot. Throwing arm gives me a bonus, I think.
Yep. Should have a D8 on top of that as well, but 1 success is enough.
Okay.
So yeah, so
I'll
Caldy.
roll the D8 because it might be the last thing I do.
Okay. Right. So Caldy hauls back and like throws that horn right towards Trestius.
Perfect spiral.
My last act as a living person is to bing you in the head with it. No.
And then if you want to move, you're going to need to give me a move roll.
Oh yeah, I'll do it. Recently increased my move to 3, so my agility of 1 is not totally destroyed. Fast work doesn't help here, huh?
It does not.
I will push.
Might as well. Oh no.
And I'm down.
All right. And it takes
Trip off. I trip off the altar and crash and knock myself out.
this one does get an attack at you though. Ooh, 3. So it's gonna be 5 damage
The strength?
to strength. You do get to roll your armor. Right. So 4 damage to your strength,
So I'm at -2.
and 1 point of damage to your chainmail.
To my what?
1 point of damage to your chainmail.
Where did I see?
Yeah. I got it.
Okay.
And does Caldy have lucky?
Yes, he does. Lucky of 1.
Lucky of 1. So I get to roll twice and take the best. Or sorry, you get to choose
Best
which.
for Calder.
The best for Caldy. So a severed foot or a slashed mouth?
I guess I gotta take the slashed mouth, right?
I mean, you don't have to. You could have your foot cut off if you like. It really sucks.
Yeah, well, I put all this stuff into movement, right?
Yeah.
Walking's important in this game.
So slash mouth will give you -2 to manipulate.
Slash mouth. Okay.
Yeah.
I will add that to my notes.
So Cully throws the horn to Trustius, and then tries to make a dash for it. Kind of slips on the altar, and as he's falling, the Death Knight basically slashes at him, cutting him across the face.
I wish this session was animated.
Maybe it's good that you tripped. Maybe you would have been beheaded if you didn't trip.
Can I move myself right there off this altar?
Sure.
And Mickey's in the corner saying, "Stay down, stay down."
So one of the
Burgess Meredith from Rocky. Stay down.
Yeah, exactly.
one of the Death Knights though does follow the horn. The irritated one is going to try to deal with this little halfling fella.
I bet he is.
Oof, he is going to power attack. That is that's going to be 4 points of damage. You can choose to either dodge or parry this if you like the resin.
How many successes do I need?
You need 2.
I will spend 2 willpower.
All right, there you go.
Well, you might as well try though, right? You can spend it after, I think.
Yeah, you can make the
All right, sorry, I'll try first.
yeah, because you have fast footwork, so you can dodge for free. So you may as well make the roll first, because you can spend the difference in willpower. So you can spend 1 willpower and you're good.
Okay, I will do that.
All right. So yeah, you're just a little bit too surprisingly nimble. And, duck out of the way as he swings that massive sword around, in an arc that would have beheaded you probably had you not dodged. Trustius, you got incoming Death Knight.
Yeah, I'm out of room. Do I dare pick up this horn, guys? What do you think?
You
There
know
are no
you
more
want to.
sarcophagi to open, are there?
Right.
I mean,
I was
if-
going to ask that.
I don't know how well it's gonna work if we just steal it versus finishing that up. But
Oh, we're gonna finish it regardless. But
yeah,
I think I'm just gonna leave it there for now. I guess.
you're standing over it like
I got nowhere to go though. Like I'm out of room. Me being out of room is a problem. Shit. I'm gonna move closer, I guess. This thing's still gonna catch up to me, unless he's going for the horn, which we'll see. And I'll target the wounded one.
Okay. Still standing.
Shoot him again.
Arrow lodged in his spine.
Die, damn it.
That is enough to drop him.
And that's 2 arrows.
Yep.
That's me. Yeah.
That guy is going to move. That'll take us to Desi.
Okay, so nobody in my zone.
Nope.
All right. In that case, I will be moving into the other zone. To attack the one, to melee charge the one who's going toward Trustius.
Okay.
Yep, that guy. Just kind of muttering under breath, oh no, you don't. Or apparently you do.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, Desi charges up to him and hits him with the thing, and he just kind of turns around.
Oh shit. Yeah. Okay.
So Trustius took down mine with the arrow?
He did.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
And yeah, and the 2 that had basically were going after Caldy have left and are heading down towards either Trustees or the Horn. You're not sure which. Okatai.
okay.
Nope.
Yep.
We're trying.
I'm gonna take my fast action to get over here. Well, I'm gonna move it. Damn it! Please. Sorry. Here. And I'm gonna try to purge undead on the cautious Death Knight.
Okay.
Turning once again the red energy that I got accumulated in one arm to the green whitish on the other and lay it on him.
Okatai looks like a Christmas tree.
Yep. I got all the colors.
It's all green and white and red.
Oh yeah. Very Christmas. And it's what you get when you get necromancy and druid to work together. Purge on it. Damn. Keep rolling 6s on my spell. Backfire at some point.
Right. That does seem to be effective. You now have his attention.
Yep.
That will take us to Ryzen.
Okay.
The Death Knights around you are defeated. You see Cully crumpled at the foot of the altar. The other Death Knights have moved past you down further back in the temple.
I forget, with medicine, I can do some mundane healing.
You can, because he's actually broken.
I can or cannot, sorry.
You can.
I can. Okay, then I'm going to rush over and try to help Colby.
All right. And that would be a medicine roll. Well, that is enough to heal 1 point of either strength or agility.
Your choice, Colby. Which do you want?
Well, they're both shot, but I'll take strength.
Okay.
And like, if you like, next round you could do the same thing for agility, and then that would get Cully back up onto his feet.
Sure.
Cully is in a tremendous amount of pain, but not dying or dead, so we'll call
I get
that...
to do something?
No. You can
Okay.
You can whimper.
That was okay. I can't do first aid on myself.
You cannot do anything that requires any sort of die roll.
All right. I'll work on that whimpering thing while I'm trying to figure out how much of my face is still there.
Cully's like reaching around blindly like the Joker in Tim Burton's Batman for the mirror.
Yeah, that's right.
My face, my beautiful face.
Shut up and sit still. I'm healing you.
My Novocaine. My Novocaine.
There's no time for Novocaine, you pants.
That Dead Knight is going to go and pick up the horn.
Oh, that's good news.
Trustius.
Golly, I think you saved us.
That's not like me.
I'm gonna get out of this particular zone. This zone seems bad.
Crowded.
Very.
Zone seems crowded.
I'm gonna run over here. And I'm gonna shoot the one that Okatai's fighting.
Okay.
I gave him all my willpower, so I don't have any magic.
Okay, so he's gonna take it. Right. Still standing.
Shoot him again.
This guy. Oh,
I'm gonna shoot him again.
I'm gonna shoot him again. Ooh.
Oh, there you go.
Still standing, but significantly less forcefully than he was before.
That's
This guy, he was just ignoring. He was minding his own business, and somebody came and attacked him. So he's going to return the favor. He's going to give Deathly Visions, which is a fear attack, and Desi is immune.
Yes, I am.
So yeah, you get attacked by these ghostly phantom things, but you've seen worse.
score 0-0 in that pairing.
Yeah. Desi, you're up.
I'm going to move slightly away from it since it didn't move away from me. Or, yeah, because it's going to be the same either way. Either way, I'm going to have to make a move roll.
Yep.
So I'm going to back a bit away from it and then charge it again.
Okay. Like, armor, don't fail me now.
Right.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh no! Oh. This time I will push. Okay.
Hey.
Almost stumbled over the end of that sarcophagus,
Yeah.
poking out into the room.
Desi like stubs her toe.
Armor, don't fail me now. And then I will melee charge the one down by me, because I'm tired of fighting around this end of this sarcophagus. Really tired of fighting around the end of the sarcophagus.
Right. Just kind of like square his shoulders, get like a better grip on his two-handed sword, but still up and about.
I'm gonna try taking a second swing at him.
Okay.
I don't get melee charge, but I still get Axe Fighter.
Two solid hits.
Two solid hits.
Bone Splinter. You're pretty sure he's smiling at you.
Well, that matches the smile I had when he tried to scare me.
And the cautious one is going to attack Okatai. So Okatai tried to purge him. Oof. Sweeping attack. That is only going to hit Okatai because he's the only adventurer within arm's length. But that is going to be 4 points of strength damage.
Oh, he swept the leg.
Can be parried or dodged.
Okay. I'm gonna try to parry then.
It is a slashing attack.
Not a stab, not a punch. And Sword Fighter applies.
Yep. That is not enough to successfully parry.
Yep.
But it is only going to be 3 points of damage instead of 4.
That's the difference between being up and being down.
You do get to roll your armor.
Oh, right. Armor is a thing. Damn.
Wow.
And you guys must have Trustius working on your armor recently.
Armor is working.
That will take us to Okatai.
Well, I didn't like that. I'm gonna take a fast action to move away and throw the guy who just tried to stab me a spear.
Okay.
Good.
So I need a move roll.
Oh, he was in close combat.
He was.
Uh, Technically, I could have stabbed him. I forgot. Move roll.
More than enough.
I'm moving.
And graceful for a big ass wolf.
Dancing around stone things in the dark.
Dodging and bobbing. As soon as I'm out of reach. Here.
Does he lean back and you throw the spear like between her and the Death Knight?
Ping.
Oof.
Whew, I'm glad it was between. Yeesh. Oh.
You should have gotten the Trestus armor.
I do not need one of those poison harpoons.
That is enough to stop him, actually.
Pin him to the wall.
Phew. Things are looking significantly better now. That will take us to Ryzen.
I will continue healing Caldy.
Alrighty.
Do I do another healing roll?
Yep, another medicine roll.
Okay.
Or healing. That's enough for 1 point of agility.
He's up.
And you do still have your fast action as well.
I headbutt Caldy. None.
For like
He
muscle,
has it coming.
muscle
Show me he
reflex,
does.
muscle memory just kicks in.
Instinctive reaction. Actually, I'm gonna look inside the sarcophagus since we're right there, just to see if there's anything interesting inside it.
No, it is empty.
Okay. And that bandit leader token one there, is that a corpse or something?
Yep, that's the dead bandit leader. His body is there. His arm is like someplace else.
If I see him there, can I search him instead?
You guys searched him last time. You found the wedding.
Oh, we did. Okay.
Yep.
Sarcophagus is fine. That's fine.
Yep.
Okay. I resist the urge to instinctively headbutt Caldy, and I get ready to rush back.
Okay. Colby, you're up.
Deceitful Death Knight, is that the one that's in the most damaged right now? The one by Desi?
Yes, it is.
What about Unhinged? Is that the one with the horn?
That's the one with the horn.
Desi, are you still looking like hell?
No, Desi looks fine. She looks like she's got her second win and she is fighting mad.
All right. Caldy whips his dagger at the Unhinged Death Knight.
Oof.
The Phantom Dagger. That's marksmanship. Any bonuses for the thrown Phantom Dagger?
On your combat tab, if you click the Phantom Dagger, it'll count the bonuses in for you automatically.
This item is broken and cannot be used.
For your Phantom Dagger?
Yeah, I think. Did you break my dagger? Oh, sorry, wrong one. Never mind.
Because I haven't broken the Phantom Dagger yet.
All right, but what can I do to add my thrown my talent involved with that? My throwing arm. Add a D8 artifact dice to a thrown weapon or sling.
If it's not automated, you can write it down in the little space in the bottom of the.
Yep.
So plus, where the modifier is at 2 right now, I do plus D8.
Down at the bottom under artifacts,
Okay, 2D8.
2d8. You don't get the +2 from the Phantom Dagger because that's only when you sneak attack. but you would get the and
Right.
actually the where it says modifier, so the D8 goes to 2D8 and modifier goes to +1 because of throwing arm. It's a good throw.
Whoosh. Put me in, coach.
His armor stops 1, so he takes. So yeah, Caldy kind of just like sits up, and like the dagger just appears in his hand and flies all the way like over Desi's head. I imagine he kind of like arcs it and hits down and actually does strike that Death Knight.
All right. And my regular action, I'm going to go. I can go one round.
You do need an action to stand up.
I stand up, stagger up.
There you go. Alright, the Unhinged Death Knight. I'll move there. And move to there. Trustius.
Okay. Well, I guess we're just using more arrows. Desi, you've hit yours a couple times. Have you managed to hurt that thing yet?
I don't know, Chris. How badly hurt does it look?
You've definitely landed a couple of blows on him.
And some of them looked and sounded pretty solid,
There was some bone crunching.
but he hasn't
Yeah,
fallen over yet, so it's not like he's grimacing in pain. He doesn't have a face.
we'll put some arrows into him, see if they'll help. How about that roll?
Definitely not with that roll.
And then I'll move. Where do I want to go? I want to be not in a zone with anybody. I'll move here, I guess. Shoot him again.
Okay.
Oof.
Arrow sinks in. Doesn't seem to slow him down much. As
Yeah, I used all my willpower on Okatai, so I don't have anything
Yeah.
fancy.
As he winds up on Desi. Oof. Sweeping attack, which will only hit Desi, but it can be parried.
I will try to parry it then.
Okay.
Not a stab, a punch, or a kick.
No, it is a slash. It's a big sweeping thing that would have hit like multiple people if there were people standing around. 3 successes.
Big ass
is
shield.
enough. There's like a clanging sound as he gets driven back an inch or two. But you're up, Desi.
Sorry, writing notes. Okay. I will take my few steps away, as I do. Yeah. And then
And
rush
you
at him
got
again.
move roll.
Move roll. Yep.
Ooh, that's enough.
And then coming in with the axe.
I am so much more risk averse than you are. Wow,
Desi doesn't. Desi doesn't have enough wits to be risk averse.
He is still standing.
Oh, god damn. I really don't like this. I'm going to swing at him again. Because I'm getting tired of fighting him. I don't like this little corner. I keep trying not to bash my shins off this stupid sarcophagus. So I don't have melee charge, but I do still have Axe Fighter.
Still standing.
Really beginning to hate you, man. At the Death Knight.
That will take us to
It's hard fighting ya.
take us to Okatai.
Yeah, I think I need to free Desi from that guy. And that way she can charge the other guy.
I mean, at least I'd be moving.
Yeah. I don't want to steal your kill, but I
Bang
want
my
this-
shins off something else.
I don't want to steal your kill. I just want this to finish. This guy needs to
You and
die.
me both.
Now I'm gonna turn my attention to the Decideful Death Knight. Throw a harpoon at him. Oh.
Jesus.
Nice.
I mean, I could roll all successes on my armor.
It would make up for all the zeros that you've rolled against me.
That Death Knight goes down.
And I'm gonna take my fast action to get there and fast draw my harpoon from his body.
Does he look at him when he comes over? Thank you.
Oh yeah, this guy was not stopping.
Right.
Right.
That will take us to Ryzen. There is actually only one Death Knight left, and he's carrying the horn, and it looks like he's headed back towards you and Colby.
Oh, great. I will charge him with the hammer.
Okay.
Risings are off, Tank.
Oof.
Hard to tell if it's with the hammer or with his headbutts.
And that is enough to shatter his armor.
I will headbutt him if he's still standing.
Oh, he's very much still standing. Yeah. Apparently you hit a soft part on him. That will take us to Kuldi.
Kaldi is gonna charge too. Actually, he's trying to get his dagger back.
It's like, I'm right behind you, Ryzen. You can move 2 zones if you like. If you only want to move, you can move 2 zones.
Well, isn't it the unhinged guy that has my?
Oh yes, that's right. The dagger is stuck in him.
Yeah. So what is that to get that back? Sleight of hand.
No, you can just pull it out.
All right, I'll pull it out. And I'm in the same room, right? That's not a. Does that count as a move? Can I stab him with it?
You sure can.
Not sneak attack.
Nope. Nope, that's a miss.
I'm not going to push. I don't need to go down again. Unassisted.
Alright, well, this unhinged guy He's gonna take his ire out on Ryzen. Oof, power attack. Can be parried or dodged. He only got one success, so.
I will try to dodge.
Okay.
Dice are keeping us alive right now, is what's going on.
Yep.
Well, when I roll 12 dice and get a success.
And Okatai's been spiking everything he's rolled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is enough to dodge.
I mean, all my spell, I've been using 1 willpower and getting a 6 on all of them.
Yeah.
Just insane.
Nice.
That will take us to Trustius.
All the arrows.
He has no armor. Right. So yeah, that arrow finds purchase. As does that arrow.
Ask me.
That will take us to Desi.
Finally, I get to face a different direction. My move will be going into the next zone, and then I will be immediately charging.
Desi just kind of like turns around, kind of sighs.
Smiles. And then takes a running charge. I imagine she turns around. Hi, guys. Not much of a hit, but a hit.
He is still barely standing.
I will spend a willpower and hope to change that.
Oof. That is definitely enough to end him. So, Desi, how would you like to do that?
Well, the first swipe was kind of an upper hand. Just as she was just because of the way she stepped forward. And then her second one, though, is a downswing. Straight across the chest, splitting his ribs open.
So as the last Death Knight drops, a couple of things happen. One, the horn basically floats back to the top of the altar. There's like this swirling kind of bluish energy, kind of swirls through the Death Knights, reanimating all 6 of them, but they all return to their sarcophaguses.
Is that proven as worthy?
Yes, I am pleased that my children are not weak.
We're pleased to be your children.
Are we? Are we really? Okay.
I'd rather be his children than his enemy.
That's, yeah. Whew. Desi kind of shakes her arms out. What are we doing? What the hell was that?
And then the voice speaks again, says like, not all of my children are brave. At least you're not sulking. And when it says that, those of you that are carrying items with the gems, you can kind of feel, for the first time in several days, if not weeks, there's like a little kind of shiver of activity.
They are misguided, yes.
They're weak and
Sorry,
hiding.
Sorry.
So go ahead. What was that, Mark?
I just got back. So who's talking or what was?
It's that voice that you've heard that refers to you as its children or grandchildren. And it seems to, whatever it's saying seems to be resonating with the items, with the gems. It's like, wake up. Stop your sulking. And you guys kind of like, almost like, if you envision, you know, like when a kid kind of gets in trouble and is then peeking around like the door frame. It's like, finish the job you started. Don't go crying. Nobody wants to hear it. And all of you know that it is not addressing you.
Well said.
How should I address you properly?
It's been a long time, but you can call me Delian.
Does that rings any bell?
Trestius can make a lore roll.
That's what I was gonna ask. Or to Threstius.
See, anybody who's trained in lore can make a lore roll, but those of you, Trestius' difficulty is easier, basically. He's going to get more information for less successes.
Yay, my wits is 1 right now.
So we have to have at least a rank in lore.
As long as you have at least one, it's fairly obscure information.
I'm
I
tempted to
wouldn't know it.
push just to knock myself out again.
I wouldn't know the answer if Trustius told me.
But Trestius with 2 successes. Like, you haven't heard that name before. Not that you can remember. But the kind of the imperious tone and the way these powerful elves, elven rubies, are reacting. Kind of think on it for a couple of minutes. And you've heard legends of there's an elf called the First. She was the first elven ruby. And every single elven ruby is descendant from hers. So those ones that are in the items, yours, etc., you're essentially all brothers and sisters, with her as your mother. This being is her father.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
There's legends that the First was created by an extremely powerful dragon.
You honor us. How can we serve?
You do what you intend to do. Many of my children are misguided. They would consider what you say to be heresy. Elves don't die. They become dormant. They don't go someplace else. Their souls aren't tortured in the way mortals are. You know otherwise.
Sadly, yes.
They will not believe you.
They have not yet.
So, you must ensure that your brothers and sisters do not suffer.
We're forging a weapon. My brothers and sisters will help us slay the demon.
They will if they know what's good for them.
They will, whether they choose to or not.
You may take the horn. Use it when you feel you need to. I will send assistance.
Thank you, Grandmother. And Trestus will pick up the horn.
Did you used to ride dragon?
There was a time when my children worked together.
Or managed to convince one to work with us? It's good to know it's a possibility.
Many of my kind have let themselves go. Little more than beasts.
I know it's possible. I'll keep trying to speak with them.
I wish you luck. But yes, those of you with the Elvish Ruby items, you can feel them basically all kind of power back on.
Well, welcome back. I suggest we leave.
And further into the temple, you can hear basically the moving of mechanisms as the doors and the locks reopen. And you guys
Trestus will head for the exit.
You guys are free to leave.
So, does he kind of stretches a bit? Looks at the rest of her group. The lesson is work together and don't be stupid.
Unless it wasn't for us.
Well, yeah, obviously, but we proved ourselves by working together, right? I mean,
Amazing.
I'm good, but I'm not good enough to do it all on my own. And
Working
I needed
together-
healing.
Working together and just deciding to stand up and fight.
Yeah,
We
not,
also-
cowering.
Goldie starts walking to the exit, and he's taking his knapsack out as he does it.
Who's grabbing the horn? Is Caldy grabbing the horn? Where?
No, Goldie's grabbing his bedroll.
Trestus grab the horn. It's an
Oh.
elf god. I might as well take the horn, I think.
I think so.
Desi'll rub her knee a bit. Ouch! I think I smacked it on one of those stupid sarcophagi. Your healing, though, was spot on. Needed it. Got it right when I needed it.
I mean, it's
Greatly appreciated.
It was thanks to Trestus. I was out of juice, and he gave me the juice I needed to.
I thought I saw like a weird green glow, but it was kind of like a reflection off the walls because I had my back to you guys at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels strange to be a filter between the energy of the living to the from the dead to the living, but it works. It just leaves
Good
me
at
a bit. It leaves me a
Appreciate
bit fuzzy, but it works.
I don't think fuzzy. Really? Fuzzy? I don't think
like
you need to
lightly
worry.
confused. Like
Furry.
yeah.
Fuzzy. Yeah.
I see where you're going with that.
I appreciate that harpoon to the one that just would. Well, I guess
Oh,
both
he
of them
wouldn't
that
quit.
just wouldn't drop. Yeah. Got
The
tired of
harpoon,
facing that side of the room. I
the
couldn't.
harp,
I could hear you guys behind me, and I couldn't see anything because the jackass wouldn't move.
I mean,
But yeah, that was
the
interesting.
the purging of the dead was working fine, but yeah, it's always risky. So harpoon
That
is safer.
harpoon, though,
Harpoon is
man,
safer.
I never ever want to get impaled on one of those things.
Uh,
Last thing I need is a burning tree trunk stuck through me.
I did my best to make those things as deadly as I could, but
Yeah, I think so. Killing dead things with them, I think that counts.
yeah, maybe. But the poison doesn't seem to work on most things we fight, undeads and demons and things like that. So we'll
Still,
see. The dwarf told me they would try to make me a full metal one. We'll see what that looks like.
I mean, even if the poison isn't doing anything, it's really awkward trying to fight with something sticking out of you.
Oh yeah, that's why I might put all the barbs and like
That's why I hate them.
hooks on it,
Arrows.
so it doesn't go
Yeah,
out easy.
yeah. That's why I hate fighting people with arrows. Because it doesn't matter how lightly, if it's stuck in me, it's awkward to move without jostling it. And if it's stuck in my shield, then smacking my shield against something is just going to drive that arrow on through, and I don't need it in the face. Yeah, barbed hooks. Nasty, nasty, nasty. We'll see what happens though the next time I try to pull the sword. Because the axe is cool and all, but I miss fighting a sword with a sword.
Hopefully she'll behave.
I always keep a
Be
sword on
nice.
me. I always keep a sword on me just to be able to block and parry.
And Asina's nice, right?
Yep.
Like,
I,
as
when
long
I
as it doesn't flick on you, it's that kind of stings, but
she's way more temperate when I use her to block than when I use her to attack.
where did Caldy go? I saw him and he was like rummaging around in his bag, but then he rounded the corner and now I don't know where he went.
He's really good at stealth as you follow this trail of blood.
It looks like we lost half his face.
I mean, he's kind of dripping, but I don't see what he's dripping from, and I
mean,
didn't see what happened that
I
made him start.
I could probably track him to the general direction he is, but finding him is another thing.
Just go to the middle of the puddle that he's leaving.
But yes, you guys stumble out into the harsh light of the late afternoon sun.
Did we already make a camp here, or should I start making a camp?
You did not, but you did find like where the bandits had a little bit of an encampment set up.
Oh yeah, and the lady has a house also that we could rest in if we bring her back a ring in the other place.
And we have it.
Yep.
And we gotta catch up with Caldy, find out where he's going. I mean, I can carry him back if he needs me to. That's not a problem.
He needs stitches or Okatai's magic.
Either one. Ryzen, still on his feet. That headbutt.
Thanks.
I heard
Oh yeah.
I mean,
every time.
I saw the bone crack.
I think I need to
Every
add like
time.
a spike to the top or like the forehead part, or maybe all over, like just so I can headbutt things. Maybe with
Maybe you
that meteorite metal or star metal.
Maybe you could have a helm that's in the shape of a fist.
Ooh. Ooh.
I don't know why I imagined that, but like your whole head is a fist. So the dwarf
with
will
just the middle
indulge.
finger sticking out, so there's still a pokey bit.
Ooh, and then I can
And
make a
it's your
comment
fashion
like
style.
I was gonna
you know,
say it would fit my love of being different and stuff.
right?
And flicking people off.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
as I charge, I
Yeah.
can yell just the tip.
Damn it.
That's and yep. I think I'm done congratulating you now.
And that's how
And the
we,
moment is ruined.
Good job.
in the end, and when somebody find the relics of Risen Windbreaker, which is a helmet form of a fist that flick you off in 10,000 years, 2,000 years, whatever. I'm not good with numbers, but yeah, they're gonna have lots of questions on the history of that thing.
Oh, I'm sure there will be lots of questions.
Like, it's star metal, so that must have been important.
It'll be dwarven bag too.
Dwarven
the,
star metal.
the halfling
fuck
just
you.
wanted some of that precious star metal forged into a gaudy vanity project thing.
Oh man.
So yes, so you guys can use the bandit camp, or you can get back to the cabin by evening.
Oh, that's like the bandit camp's like here, isn't it? Or is it
Yep.
all the same
Yeah.
hex?
Yeah, no, the bandit camp is here. The cabin is the next hex over.
Yeah, Callie needs like rest.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I don't mind using the bandits.
That way we don't
Spoils.
fuck up our sleep schedule, and
That's
Colby can sleep now. We have the evening to do things we need to do, and he can stand guard by night, and I don't have to make camp.
Mm-hmm.
And we
All
could be
sounds-
rested before we deal with a ghost.
Yep.
The ghost should be fine.
Well,
I mean,
probably.
I'm-
If we're lucky, we just
I've-
give her the ring and we go on our way and hope she's not eaten by Jacuz.
She needs to be
I-
warned of what might happen.
Yes. Can you see? You're the only one who might be able to answer. And Desi will kind of jog up beside Trestius. Can a ghost choose not to leave? I feel like I asked you this before, maybe, or something.
The
But
ghost will leave once it has what's keeping it here in its possession, is my understanding.
that sucks.
It does.
But yeah, she should be warned. If we warn her before we give her the ring, if she got us to keep the ring,
She'll go crazy and become a very incredible danger to the area.
well, that sucks even more.
Not for her.
Remember,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Well, I
on a
suppose.
limb here. Remember, at some point, Colby bought a couple of urns that spoke faintly, and when I listened
Oh,
very
yeah.
closely to them, it felt like there was someone speaking deep inside. My theory was that those things had souls in them. We never checked on that, but maybe we can bind her to something until Jacuz is dead, and then we can free her.
Like, even if she can go into the cabin, we can nail the doors closed and put a sign out front that says "Do not open, ghost inside." I mean, it's not a great solution, but it's better than being tortured by Jacuz. As long as no one ignores the sign and pulls the nails out of the door.
I could bind her soul into the ring. Potentially.
And
Oh.
when Jacuz is dead, we could free her.
Yes.
Kind of thing I was thinking about. Feel like the urns are doing something similar, but that might just be me guessing. Because it's me guessing.
I mean, it's as good a guess as anything.
I heard voices in them.
Who knows? Who knows what the fuck Caldy bought? I mean,
If we study those urns, Chris, can we like try to determine what they do?
Yes. So yeah, you guys kind of bed down at the bandit camp. Caldy can get his sleep. Anybody else who needs to rest during the evening certainly can. But doing so, basically stopping at the camp instead of going all the way to the cabin, keeps your sleep schedule set. So you're all good there. Studying the urns, they're definitely things that have had souls bound into them.
Is it because the urn is able to hold a soul, or because like Trustius's magic or something similar bound a soul to it? Or can we tell?
You can't tell. It's definitely necromantic magic, but it's not the likes that you've ever seen before. It's a little bit more potent than your normal binding.
Okay, so it's not the same as, well, okay, yeah. I mean, that's a rank 3 spell, so.
But just so you guys are aware, mechanically, each of these urns functions like a book. Which means when you uncap it to use it, I'm going to roll on a table, and the person who uncapped it will get a free level in a skill or talent based on what the roll is. But it is random.
Oh.
But it is
Wait,
random.
do we
what
find
they
these
teach you.
urns here or in the crypt?
No, these are the soul bottles that Caldy bought.
Hey,
Oh, right.
look at
How many did you
that.
buy?
Caldy powering up.
I forget how many I bought. Didn't I buy like 4 or 5?
I believe it was 4.
But
But
I have a note
I-
here that
I-
says 4.
I'm sure between York or Anita or Mark, one of them has notes that says how many.
I do.
I probably did. I would have to remember which game he bought it in, though, to know how far back I have to go.
That was like 2 sessions ago, I think.
It was a game where Tristius was not. We were on the bank of the river next to the volcano. And just here it happened.
Yep.
And everything else was shit.
Oh,
We tried to explore the exit. Everything was mud and terrible.
Yeah, there was some quicksand. But yes, you do. There are 4 of them. There are unfortunately more than 4 of you. But whoever uses it gets a free level in a thing, chosen at random. Note that if it gives you like a rank that would take you to, like, if you have rank 3 in something and you randomly get that thing, then you get nothing.
All right, I propose that you 4 take them, as
6.
I am not carrying any gems, and you guys are, and that's a burden.
Caldy bought 6,
Did he buy 6?
and it was on June 27th. Yeah.
Oh, there you
All
go.
right. All right, then I propose that we all take 1, and then we roll for who else gets the next ones.
you bought it. You take the second.
All right.
How does those work? I understood vaguely, but like not completely.
I don't
Yeah.
know. The ones who sold us to them said no. I asked.
The guy who sold it to us said, like, "I took that from a wizard tower. I don't have a
Yeah,
clue what
yeah.
what that is."
We didn't have any idea. Desi's idea at the time was they were bottled insults, and if you tossed them at someone, the bottle would break and yell something rude. Because I know magic.
That's a risen spell.
Yeah, we could just throw Rise at
Right?
people.
Same effect.
None.
Only
Don't
then
throw
he'd
me
help
until I get the
headbutt them in
spiked
the crotch.
helmet. Then throw me.
Yes. Oh God. Great theory.
Until I get the spiked helmet, tossing me is a horrible stereotype, and I will be offended.
That's yes.
But once
Agreed.
you have it, it's gonna be a fun stereotype.
Exactly.
Oh my god, that's racism. I love racism.
Only racism against me if I'm
Good
offended
God.
by it. And as we all know, I am very easily offended because I am a dainty, fragile thing.
A flower.
One of those things.
I am a delicate flower, damn it! And I get big Lucy Lawless Xena's eyes or something.
I'm a delicate ray of sunshine, eh?
So, whoever would like to can roll a d6.
I'll roll for the first one, and I'll roll for the last one, then we'll just take turns.
Works for me.
Ooh, 6. Ooh, +1 in a magic talent.
Oh boy.
That's a good one.
Yep.
Ooh, +1 rank in shapeshifting.
What?
That's a druid talent. Those are really random. I love that.
Who just opened a bottle?
Caldy.
That was Caldy. A shapeshifter now?
Yep.
Oh dear God.
Are you dragging that to my sheet so I can look at it?
Somebody keep note, and then I will add them on later, because with the spells I have to add, like, actual spells.
Gotcha.
Alright.
So sorry. Did it do two things?
The first roll is to see what type of thing it is, and then a second roll
Okay.
determines what it is. So whoever would like to go next. Whoever would like to go next can roll a d6.
Ladies first.
There's a lady here?
Somebody
Oh, you're
not me, I guess.
me.
Or being noble and chivalrous. Sure.
Oh, okay. Why not? What's the... No,
Yeah.
I'm not even going to ask. I don't want to know.
Nope, just roll a d6.
I was going to ask what's the worst that could happen? Pops the cork.
Why in the world would you
Decided.
say that?
I don't want to know.
Desi.
Cork hits you in the eye and blinds you.
Desi, you get a free level of incorruptible.
Well, that's all my two kittens.
That sounds weird. I have no idea what incorruptible does.
I checked that a while ago. Let me check it back.
Makes it harder for Bria to mess with you.
Your insight roll is modified by +1 when someone attempts to manipulate you.
Nice. That'll go well with my wits of 3 and my current insight of 0.
Right.
It'd be really handy.
Whoever would like to go next can roll a d6.
This is nerve-wracking.
Right?
Go for it, Okatai.
Yeah, I can roll a d6. It's a 6.
So that's the magic.
That's the magic number.
Ooh. Oh god, what's this gonna be? Do you need me to roll something else?
Nope, I got it. A level of awareness. I don't know if Okatai's already got awareness 3 or not.
Awareness. Don't think so.
And it's a druid one, so your soul doesn't get corrupted.
Nice.
Very nice.
Oh, are we trying to avoid that?
Oh no, just me.
The rest of us are trying
It's
to
a
avoid
me thing.
it.
It doesn't look like you've got awareness at all.
Holy shit. What does awareness do?
Awareness gives like divination magic. Oh, you must have, because there's True Sight.
Oh yeah, it's yeah. I'm gonna. It's just written as pad of sight on my.
Oh,
on my
gotcha.
sheet.
Okay, so you've already got 3, so you actually don't get anything from it.
Yeah, unlucky.
Next. Either.
Go ahead, Justice.
Rise or Trestius.
3.
Ooh, talent. Spear fighter.
Spearfighter. Oh,
Ooh. Borrow one of those poison ones. They're nasty.
And Ryzen, I guess you're the last one.
Okay. Do I roll 1d6 or 2d6?
Just one. Five. Manual. Ooh. Ooh. All right. That one on the chart I was using says roll again. A level of endurance.
cool.
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
So my
now I have
second
3
one?
endurance.
Free and nice.
Yep.
Yeah, go for agility.
That would be that. None of these boost stats. But that does give you a free level of stealth.
Oh, I'll take that. That brings me up to 3 for free.
Wow, that's worth like.
Yeah, I was going to say, I just got endurance
Yeah.
3 thanks to that.
That's why I wanted the agility for.
So yeah, so you guys figure out what these vials do. Kind of spend some time, kind of getting accustomed to the abilities, and at the back of your mind, there's a possibility of maybe releasing these souls. Like, did we release these souls and now they're going to be tortured? Did we consume these souls? Wait, free stuff.
I don't.
I'm pretty
see
sure
what
we'd be able to tell by looking at Trustius and Okatai if we'd consumed the souls, because Okatai would look worse and Trustius would look better.
Or vice versa.
Or perhaps the knowledge is merely passed on to you.
Here's hoping.
But as you guys bed down in the bandit camp, I think we'll call it there.
Can we rest first?
Yes, you can rest first.
So that we don't forget. Oh, good.
Me too.
Yeah, everybody, you've got enough time that you can set up camps and do all the stuff. So no worries there.
And I got it. What?
Damage?
See, I figured if we end session, that way people get XP, and then they can spend XP when they rest.
And I got to.
Ah,
My slash mouse goes away after a day, right?
Yes, after a full day, it's gone. But yes, you guys can easily rest here at the bandits' camp. There is enough food and water to at least get you through the night, to give you something to eat before you head out in the morning, so you don't have to worry about that. I mean, it's not like the bandits are going to need it.
Nope. Nope, they're not.
All right, XP. Participate in the game session? Yes. Travel through a new hex? No. Discover new adventure site? No, I gave that to you last time. I defeat one or more monsters? Yes. Find a treasure worth 1 gold or more? Yes. Build a function? No. Activate pride? No. Dark secret? No. Anybody risk their life?
Not really.
I mean,
Not more so than
Cully
usual, I
ran
don't think.
toward a fight.
Cully risked everybody's life.
I don't think it should be bonus for that.
So who gets rewarded in that case? Us or him?
Hey, I gave you my jars.
I don't know. Cully and Ryzen both ran into a fight, and that's not typical for them.
I don't think that's worth it. Not for me, anyway.
Well, Ryzen runs into fights all the time now.
Yeah,
Well, he does
now I
now, I suppose.
You taught him specifically how to run in a fight.
I did. I did. That's true.
I believe you actually told him that he had to run into fights.
Brace your feet.
Pick those knees up,
And-
halfling.
I mean, risk your life. I don't see if we put that forward for somebody else, but I
Yeah.
saw a couple of very nice action in the fight.
Yep.
The multiple terrible headbutt from Risen were devastating, for example.
So extraordinary actions.
I'd put Fort Risen fighting style up.
Those headbutts were so nasty. Every harpoon strike, though, holy shit. Like, yeah, they were brutal.
Yeah, Okatai should get an XP for the dice that he had today for sure.
It wasn't just one. It was
Oh, it was
all.
all fight. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah,
And I'm good with Ryzen's like 6 damage headbutt too.
that was painful looking.
I like the combination of like shattering the armor and then headbutting them.
Yeah, that's great.
If you drop a death knight with your head, that's worth an XP.
Imagine if we get to the big fight and I do that to Jakuz somehow. Just for your head.
Just right in the sack. Boom.
And the,
Yeah,
That's why we need that middle finger helmet for you first.
and I like the visual of Cully like grabbing the horn and then throwing it and slipping off the altar and like wrecking himself.
Yeah, this whole session should have been animated. It was
him
so
throwing
good.
that horn
So many
actually
good
saved her bacon. That was like 2 actions from 2 of them and 1 action from another.
Yeah,
Instead of them attacking.
it ate up a bunch of
Yeah.
actions from the Death Knights.
Yeah.
So that is going to look like 1, 2.
And I really like the visual of Threskius transferring me energy so I can heal and purge things.
Yeah.
Appreciated that greatly.
So it looks like
Really did.
3 XP, and then 4 for Okatai and Ryzen and Cully.
At one point,
sorry,
I was like,
What was the number? Sorry.
3 for everybody, but then 4 for Okatai, Ryzen, and Cully.
All right, so I've got 16 experience to spend, and one of them is we got to get Trustius to raise a dead body.
I'm sure that'll go well.
Where's the dead body?
whose dead body?
I think it's strapped to Okatai's horse.
Yep. It's in I put him on in a piece of fabric. I don't know if there's a word for that for the dead people. And it's
Oh, shroud.
a shroud, yeah. And it's been strapped to the back of the horse when we're not camping.
Yeah, there's hopes that the dead assassin mage knows level
Right!
3 symbolism and can teach Cully how to portal things.
I forgot about that.
So we'll see how that goes.
And that would give me 9. That cost me 9 if we can get that guy alive.
Perfect.
Yeah, we'll tackle that next session.
Perfect. So yeah, we'll see everybody next week. Actually, you're away next week, right, Yorick?
Not next week.
Oh yeah, next week I'm in the wood. So
I was gonna say I'm a maybe next week because next Friday I have like surgery, so I don't know. I'm finding out at my pre-op tomorrow what, if anything, I have to do beforehand, and if it involves unpleasant stuff, I might not be free on Thursday. And it's my dad's birthday,
Yeah.
but he doesn't
Okay.
care about celebrating on his actual day. But
Let's skip next Thursday then.
Yeah, we'll postpone next week, and we'll be back in 2 weeks.
Sounds good.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right. Have a good night, folks.
Night, guys.
Great.